Welcome one, welcome all. Silver Dagon here, and today we'll carry on with some more GreenHell. That was mind blowing. The lab and we still got to find that fruit to put in there. So we'll have to come back, I think, at this point till we get that fruit and make sure it's not completely rotten. So I think we're just gonna go up this way, I think. Wait, ooh, a rock. I need that. Harvest. Finally. I need to craft with a stick because I need my axe. There we go. Perfect. We are back. We are back in business. What are we weighing here? Maybe just one stone will do. And we'll need one stick. Well, we can get that along the way. Where are you? There we are. Yeah, back to those guys, eh? Let's see. Looking for those fruits so I can put it in, see if the sample works. And that's blocked off. Oh boy. What's this? Can we just eat that? There we go. Pretty sure the fruit came off something like that. Question is, how do we get out of here now? The $1,000,000 question. Or do I have to go back the way I came? Oh boy. Need that. Kind of looks like it, doesn't it? New entry. What? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. What? H. But we're... Oh. Omega. H. There's an island. Hold on, hold on. What are we doing here? Now I know where our tent is. They marked it on the map from the camp. How did they know about us? Did we work together? Mia, I'm on my way to you. Because apparently we missed the plane, I'm assuming. Find Mia. Okay, I have to figure this out. Where are we here? We are 26 west and 35 south. So 35 by 26. Okay. So I have to backtrack up and around. So there's our camp. But then what's that island? Oh boy. Oh, hello. Need that. You will give me water. I don't have space for it. Hold on, hold on. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. Can that... There we go. That works. Okay, we're going to hit the water. Ooh. That's what I think of you. Okay. So we gotta go hit that island. Well. Oh, hello. We're not gonna physically hit the island, but we are gonna head towards it. Is that the... Okay, so this is the camp here. Alright. Let's see what we can do about that island. I'm a little concerned about gators. But we should hear them in advance. Alright, let's go. And they will come through those. Okay. So this little island here, this has to be the island. I'm hoping. Ooh, coconut. Drink. Harvest. We'll eat that, take that, eat that, and take that. Ooh! Anthill, anthill. Almost. No! I need space for that. Dang nabbit, I gotta go back. We found the fruit and I gotta make sure it's fresh. Well, at least I don't have to worry about the gators too much. I know I got the energy, I can take them out if I need to. Okay. Careful of our walking path. Oh boy, that's a long way back, isn't it? Alright, let's go. Okay. No hissing? We're good. We're good. Okay. Let's get back inside. Ooh, that spooked me. It was a shadow. I got spooked by a shadow. Okay, here we go. Now, why not just put one of those in? Processing. Alright, what's this going to do? What's this going to tell us? Fail. I have a feeling it's the blue mushroom. I'm pretty sure it's the blue mushroom. Because I could have sworn that you said the spiky fruit. Yeah. The guanabana. Unless that's the wrong one. Should be a guanabana. Unknown mushroom. You know what that is. That should be it.
Dr. Smith, report number 27. Observations on guanabana, a small tree in the Annonaceae family. Yellow and green heart-shaped flowers, oval fruits up to 12 inches long, weighing on average 2.2 pounds. Covered in dark green skin with soft prickles, white creamy flesh with black seeds. Distinctive characteristics, very tasty. I've collected samples of fruits, leaves, and bark. As with many other species, the natives use the guanabana fruit to make anti-parasite brews. I must repeat some tests to be sure, but so far, the evidence for antiviral, antibacterial, and even antidepressant properties is very promising. I'm not sure if I should get our hopes up, but some of the plant's substances can even destroy cancer cells. I want to keep my professional cool, but for the first time, I feel that we are actually close to discovering what we're looking for. Out of all the potential samples studied so far, I recommend conducting a thorough analysis on guanabana first. End of report.
Well, apparently that was not the right... I think I'm just wasting the fruit, but whatever. Come on! Oh, failure. Okay, where is it failing? Process virus indicator fail. Days base CPP instrument fail. Alkaline PNPP hydration fail. Okay. So we'll just have to put random stuff in there by the looks of it. Alright. We're getting tired. Again. What are we looking at? No, we're... Okay, you know what? Forget that. Let's just go hit up that island. We'll see what happens. I tried the fruit. It didn't work. So, yeah. Okay. We'll just see what happens. See who gets eaten first. Me or the gators. Kind of where I'm at. At least we're not too far away from a bed. A bed, a fire, a bunch of things. A lot of toads. Is this not the island with the marking? Okay, that's the island there. Okay, 24, so we need to go further out. Okay. 24 by 31, 31. Oh. Wait. 31 west. So we need to go south and east. Okay. So this is not the right island. Southeast puts us that way. Okay. That over there. Okay. It's good to know. We're gonna make it. $1 million question. That's it right there. Alright, let's go this way. At least we can walk it. That's a big anthill if I ever saw one. Oh. No, it's not. This is another Teowasa trip. Or Aowasa, sorry. I don't know why I keep wanting to call it Teowasa. It's Aowasa. Alright. Okay. We know what this means. Alright, we need to make a fire. Because that's... Come on. I need more sticks. Oh, oh, perfect. That's right there. I need berries. Oh, I need space for the bark. I need a lot of things. Okay. Well, let's see if we can do this. Ooh. Stick. Some fruit. We're gonna need that. Don't have space for that. Oh, is that in this area? I think so. Okay. Let's drop that, drop that. I should have space now. There we go. And I guess if we chop one of these down, we'll have sticks. There we go. I still don't trust what could be coming around. Long stick. Harvest that. Get some medium-sized sticks. There we go. Now, all we need are the berries, which should be here somewhere. That's not the berries. Those are not the berries. Come on, berries. I know you're here somewhere. Got bandage plants. It's getting dark again. And come on. There they are. Oh, come on. There we go. We're good. Something we want to do at nighttime? Probably not. Alright, let's use this. And throw that on. Come on. Ooh, here we go. Another one. Hey, kiddo. Where you going? Ooh, wow, we're really... Ooh, wow. Look at this. Where you leading me, kid? What the heck? Ooh. I hope we're not seeing those later. Wow, we are so... Wait, why are the birds... What's happening here? The birds are all dead, but there's these tripping out snakes. Hey, spirit guide. Where you going? Just gonna open that rock. Hello. Bananas. What is this?
You know what the worst part about this disease is?
Yeah?
The doctors gave me 6 months. How am I supposed to live my life when time is running out? How the fuck do I just can't. I can't do this anymore. I wake up next to you every day, knowing there's no future for us. I just can't take it. The pain? I want to end it and just be done.
No.
It feels like someone is holding my heart in an iron fist and I can't breathe. I just lie there and look at you.
Okay, so I'm guessing she has no cancerous changes found, underlying disease and complications none, treatment, conducted medical treatment procedures, CT scans of the chest, didn't show any tumors in the lungs, trachea, main, bronchi, normal, blood test, results unremarkable. Conducted surgical treatment procedures, recommendations regarding further treatment. Patient has been discharged, recommended checkup in 2 months. What? So does she have cancer?
Starting today, the latest drug from Omulucorp is available on market. As proven by research, it works faster and more efficiently than chemotherapy, does not cause any side effects, and reduces the risk of relapse. The company representatives ensure that it also performs well in cases of malignant cancer.
So he did find something that would fight cancer.
Companies policy arose controversy for distributing the drug in Brazil for free, while foreign patients have to pay dearly. However, it does not discourage patients who are already queuing for this unusual cure. Protest of the medical community regarding the accelerated marketing of a revolutionary cancer drug. Only in the United States, 150 leading oncologists, hospital administrators, and specialists in field of the cancer testing signed the protest letter. They charge Omulucorp of ignoring procedures, inaccurate and hurried clinical tests, and feeding on patients' desperation. Despite the controversy, the drug instantly disappears from the shelves, and its effectiveness has been repeatedly confirmed. In response to the protest,
well, enough of that. Ooh. Why do I feel like everyone should have like an ayahuasca experience at this rate? My God. If it makes you realize your life, but then again, maybe not. All right. Breakthrough in medicine. Omalu Corp is going to heal us. The pharmaceutical company Omalu Corp was the only one to convince Jake Higgins to share the secrets of eternal health and has immediately started developing a new drug. We are in for a real medical revolution. Higgins is the first man in the world who managed to get in touch with the previously unknown Yabahuka tribe. Before he went to Brazil, he had to undergo complete vaccination, enhance his immunity, implement a healthy diet, and take numerous tests to make sure that he was in perfect shape. When it comes to tribes isolated from the world, coming into contact with a sickness brought from the outside, even a common cold, could lead to the extinction of an entire village. Higgins, however, rose up to this challenge, and we should be grateful. Oh my, ooh, wow. Right. Hold on. Give me a sec. Okay, we'll fix it editing. When he reached his destination, it turned out that all the preparations were unnecessary. In the book he wrote after his return, Higgins included a sensational claim. Reportedly, this native tribe never got sick. By doing so, he aroused hope among the sick. But the book was eventually a huge disappointment, as the author didn't reveal the true reason behind the natives' perfect immunity. Medical experts assessed that without evidence, his claims were nothing more than fairy tales. Luckily, Higgins also attracted supporters who saw the potential of his extraordinary claims. Omalu Corp managed to convince the traveler to share the knowledge he acquired. They were the only company in the world brave enough to launch unconventional research whose goal, among others, is to revolutionize cancer treatment. Soon, complicated surgeries and exhausting chemotherapy will become history. The fact that numerous copycats of Omalu Corp are trying to get to the Yabahuka at all costs seem to provoke that Jake Higgins really discovered the secret of health. The interest is so huge that the Brazilian government had to start denying permits to venture into the tribe's territory out of concern for its safety. The authorities introduced special safety measures and created a reservation to prevent any unauthorized parties from trying to endanger the tribe. The Abauca are under full protection. Thanks to Higgins and Omilu Corp., a revolution in medicine has been put into motion which will lead to the elimination of previously untreatable and often lethal conditions. If it comes to completion, this will mean that the assuming traveler will go down in history not only of medical progress, but also the entire human race. Well, my goodness, okay. That's crazy. It is done. Omilu Corp, a new, better world. Omilu Corp has launched a new era in history of mankind. The revolutionary drug has entered production, and soon cancer will finally be defeated. Everything began with the traveler Jake Higgins, who went to Amazonia and brought back the secret of eternal health, and then shared his findings with Omilu Corp. The company immediately started research on the new drug, which will cure cancer once and for all. One of the worst sicknesses will soon be completely eradicated. It may be hard to believe, but the results of the tests are ambiguous. The cure is really working and leads to full remission. And this is only the beginning. The medical revolution is gaining momentum, and there's already research underway aimed at eliminating other sicknesses. Thanks to Omilu Corp., the impossible has become possible, and today we are standing before a unique opportunity to ensure that mankind is healthy and durable like never before. Ooh. Brazilian dream come true. Well, the Brazilian pharmaceutical company Omilu Corp is giving away free injections of a supposedly revolutionary cure-it-all to the country's citizens. The rest of the world watches in outrage as the prices of the drug keep soaring. Saw that coming. Come on, let's be real. Yeah, free. Free is in, like, free human testing. Just saying. Until recently, only the people interested in the pharmaceutical market recognized the name Omilu Corp. But now the company is on everyone's lips. The drug it developed in record time is said to work as a perfect vaccine that ensures immunity to all kinds of illnesses and for those already sick. It stimulates the immune system, causing a remission to complete recovery. Although all of this sounds unreal, the internet is full of photos and clips presenting testimonies of people cured of cancer, AIDS, or lupus. A study has also been published that shows great effectiveness of the drug against Ebola. Oh my. Which had been untreated so far. However, Omilu Corp has refused to give access to the drug to foreign medical labs. Therefore, no research outside of Brazil has proven its effects. This doesn't seem to discourage the sick and dying from all around the world. They set up online fundraisers, hoping to collect the unimaginable amounts of money needed for treatment. Those who can make a pilgrimage to Brazil in hopes of getting an injection for free. People are queuing up at the border waiting to be let in, and airlines are launching new connections to address the rising demand. Oh my. Although Omilu Corp is giving away the drug for free in Brazil, the profits of the company have already reached billions of dollars, probably more. The company has exclusive rights to the new drug and keeps its ingredients secret, not to let anyone copy the formula. Yeah, that's how you get a monopoly, but that's also how you ensure other companies aren't, derivating it to other things and causing more problems. This means that it is free to dictate the prices for other countries, according to the unofficial report among the parties negotiating with Omilu Corp. are not only importers from the US, but also the governments of different countries aiming to provide their citizens with access to the drug. Details of these conversations haven't been made public yet, but we know that Omulu Corp is looking to build its branches around the world. Initially, at least one per each continent. A race between world powers is underway, and it will determine the choice of first locations. The success of Omulu Corp is slowly affecting the entire country. Brazil, so far, the world's 8th largest economy, is now on its way to the very top. Thanks to this medical discovery, the country is becoming a force previously unknown to the world. It has already outrun China and can soon become the richest, most influential superpower in the world. And this is due not only to the rising profits from the sales of the new medicine, but also the rapid development thanks to a healthier, stronger society. Today, we don't know yet where this experiment of eliminating the illness of an entire population will lead us, but it's possible that Brazil will become a world revolution.
I can't blame you for the decisions you made. You chose me, not knowing the cost. Would you do it again? Or was the price of healing me too high?
I mean, if your loved one was dying, is there really such a thing as too high of a cost? Mia? Hello? I don't know, let me know in the comments down below. Where would you draw a line on it? Would you sacrifice everything, or... you know, be like, well, yeah, it's not worth it, I'm sorry. It's hard to say. Depends on the situation. This situation, he went for it. And I guess to some degree it's worth it, but at the same time, I mean, who knows what's going to happen to the world.
What price? What did I do? Tell me, please.
Alright, what did he do? See, more important than quality. Drug from Omulu Corp. Already available. Barely a year has passed since a Brazilian pharmaceutical company started working on a new revolutionary drug, and the medicine in question is already in use and being administered to patients. The world's medical experts are outraged about this violation of procedures and express concern over the safety of patients. On Tuesday, the WHO officially condemned the actions of Omulu Corp., which introduced a new drug into the market at such a record-breaking speed. According to WHO representative, it is impossible to conduct all necessary tests and adhere to international guidelines for new drugs in such a short time. Meanwhile, the president of Brazil has offered his support to the company, indicating that the drug has been approved for sale by the appropriate registration office. He also added that the gravely ill can't spare several years to wait for effective treatment. They can't spare the time, or they can't wait for other companies to find ways to profit from it. Good question. According to the CEO of Omulu Corp, I butchered that, but whatever. The drug was examined and is safe to use. It is also said to be exceptionally efficient against cancer. Supposedly, the medicine leads to a complete and swift recovery, while also preventing recurrence metastasis. I did not say that right, and I do not apologize for that. This is why its rushed introduction into the market is supported by organizations from all over the world before a drug makes its way to patients. The development of any drug starts with searching for new ways to treat a particular sickness, condition, or symptom. In the first phase, as many as hundreds or even thousands of chemical substances and compounds are examined for their healing or preventative potential. Next, out of that pool, a small number of the most promising ones are chosen. They undergo preclinical trials, which are conducted on live tissue or bacteria and take approximately 5 years. It isn't until the next phase that the substance chosen from the initial pool are administered to people in a series of strictly regulated clinical trials, which take up to 6 years. Only then can a pharmaceutical company apply for registration. The application is examined by a registration authority for about 1.5 years. Once approval is received, the production of the drug can finally be launched. And then it is introduced onto the market. This isn't the end of the procedure, though. Every officially available drug is under constant strict supervision. What the heck? Wait. We're just going through the window? Green news. Unknown virus detected in Brazil. Uh-oh. Unknown virus detected in Brazil. Been a week since Brazilian hospitals shared information about new occurrences of an unidentified virus. To date, a dozen cases have been reported. Cases have been reported. For safety reasons, the patients are isolated. Most of them have slipped into a coma, and the doctors just described their condition as serious. Tests are being conducted to identify the virus and its mutations. Currently, the patients are provided with symptomatic treatment whose aim is to increase their comfort. Authorities urge citizens to show suspicious symptoms or have been in contact with an infected person to get checked in the nearest hospital. One of the first symptoms of the infection are high fever, pale blue subdermal lesions. Whoa. The authorities also assure the public that the situation is under control and there is no risk of an outbreak. Oh boy, it's getting worse. So could we just create like a whole new infection? New virus in Brazil. Obviously this is going right... Who'd that guy? This is going right back to that whole thing. More infection with new virus in Brazil. The situation in Brazil, or Brazilian hospitals, is becoming worse. Over several dozen people died in connection with an unidentified virus, and the number of diagnosed infections is on the rise. Well, they handed it out to how many people for free? Like I said, human testing. The hospitals are struggling to accommodate the incoming floods of patients. Initially, the sick were kept in isolation, but no hospital has a sufficient number of isolation wards for all the infected. Entire wards and even wings of hospitals are being turned into quarantine zones. There it is again. Unfortunately, the effects of the medical personnel may not be enough to prevent the outbreak. People in an advanced stage of the illness are found at homes, in the streets, and in public spaces, thus spreading the virus even further. The worst scenario is playing out in the poorest district of favelas. Poor sanitation and access to health care, paired with the distrustful attitude of the citizens towards the authorities, make it even more difficult to contain the virus in these areas. The Minister of Health assures the public that several research teams are currently working independently to identify the virus. At the same time, a special investigative task force has been formed to determine the source and cause of the outbreak. The president of Brazil claims that the situation is under control, but is asking the citizens to follow strict safety measures to avoid public places if possible. Several big events were canceled for safety reasons, and kindergartens and schools see a decline in attendance. Despite the reassuring tone of the authorities, Brazil is on the brink of chaos. Okay, I need a drink. Okay, we're ready. Let's do this. Oh boy. Outbreak of unknown disease spiraling out of control. Not long ago, Brazil aspired to becoming the world's greatest superpower, but now it has found itself on the brink of total collapse. A mysterious disease has already cost Brazil the lives of 20 million people. The country is running out of its medical supplies. The government has lost control of the country. If the outbreak spreads beyond the borders, the crisis may consume the entire continent. Due to the tragic situation in Brazil, the neighboring countries have introduced procedures that are meant to protect their citizens from becoming infected. Additional forces have been deployed to control the borders, and official crossings have been closed. Runaways who are trying to escape Brazil illegally are apprehended and sent back. The rest of the world has also introduced restrictions. Most airports have suspended flights to and from Brazil. I hope you're not trapped in Brazil on vacation when this happens. At a special conference organized by the WHO, representatives from all around the world are debating how to stop the unidentified virus from spreading any further. One of the first propositions is to fortify the safety measures at the Isthmus of Panama. From the geographical perspective, it is the most convenient place to stop the outbreak because the epidemic has already reached Colombia. Wow. Other propositions include building barbed wire, entanglements, fences, or even a wall reaching from coast to coast. Engaging major military forces is being considered. It's easy to notice the helplessness of the WHO in the face of the crisis. All the solutions discussed so far are mostly aimed at protecting the countries that haven't been affected by the disease. No one has proposed a method of efficient treatment of the virus or contaminant of the chaos-ridden area. The first day of the conference has led to disappointing conclusions, and the world still cannot feel safe.
They all believed this was the only solution. Shutting down airports, seaports, and now this? They are isolating the entire continent.
Okay. Whoa. What the? Oh! What the? No! I didn't do it! I was tripping balls! That's not fair! What the? Whoa. Is that me? Oh. Oh! Oh! What the? Oh, they're graves. Oh. We caused this. Damn it, Higgins! Whoa. Whoa. Oh, that's... Oh, wow. Oh, that's sad and... Jake Higgins, murderer. His discoveries were meant to save the world. Instead, they led to the deaths of 150 million people. Wow. That actually happened, or... How do we go from just landing here to being...
You think?
What,
You think I was worth it?
See, this is what I was saying before. Oh!
No!
Oh! At what cost? Oh. What the? Ooh. We got the grapple hook.
Doesn't look like you're gonna need this.
Sorry, buddy. Thank you. So, okay, we did that. That's where we walked through all that. Okay. But what about over there? Okay.
It's Oliver, Riz. I fell down to a fucking cave. Oh, Christ. immobilize the leg, but there is no exit. The walls are covered in paintings. So someone must have been here before me. How the fuck did they come in? There's nothing here. Not even the tiniest crack. It's all because of that asshole Higgins. I told you we don't fucking need him here. Higgins! You piece of shit! Pick up that fucking call! You and that cunt of yours are just a bunch of fucking frauds!
Hey!
I knew you couldn't be trusted! I hope you die, scumbag! It's because of you! All of it! No. I'll fuck you up myself when I get out of here!
Yeah, how'd that work out? Yeah, you get bonked on the head twice for calling me of that. You're the see you next Tuesday. Alright. Well. That was something, wasn't it? I must be over here. This has to be it. Then I probably just go right over there. Yeah, 25 by 31. All right. Yeah, it was just a straight line, wasn't it? Interesting. Okay, well, I think we are going to leave it here for today. Well, thank you for joining me. Silver Dagon here. I hope you're having a fabulous day. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Stay fabulous, and until the next one, my friends.